Hi, good morning, guys. Good afternoon, guys. Today uh, I'll be doing a session on progressive web apps, also known as PWA. And let's get started. Uh, yeah. So progressive web apps, unleash seamless experiences. So the agenda for the day is what is PWA? Then we'll be looking upon the characteristics of PWA. Then some basic building blocks of PWAs. Then how do PWAs work? Then what are the benefits of PWA? Then a case study on Twitter's PWA. Then we'll be concluding. So let's get started. What is PWA? Progressive Web Applications, or shortly referred as PWA, are normal websites built with popular web technologies such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but they go a few steps further. They combine the web's and native mobile apps' best features to offer a greatly enhanced user experience. So basically, what a PWA is, it is a website in a shell of a mobile application. These are some of the most real-time seen examples for PWA. Those are Pinterest, Starbucks, Alibaba, and even Twitter. Let's see how you can install a PWA. Basically, when you open Starbucks, for example, I will be opening website of Starbucks. Here, at the top of it, you can see an install icon. There, when you click on that, you can see that they're providing a box where they say you can install the app. So when you install it, you're getting the website that is converted into a PWA. So basically, this is a PWA. Similarly, it is also provided for Pinterest. Here also you can install the Pinterest as an application. So basically, that is how you install a PWA. Okay. So let us look at some of features provided by PWA. But before that, let us compare how PWA and a website is. So this is how the website looks like. Here you can see order, cards, gift. These are the navigation provided in the website. And similarly, in their PWA, the mobile version, you can see same features, order, cards, gift, stores. Even the content is also same. Then let's look at the characteristics of PWA. Firstly, they're discoverable. PWAs and their pages are easily indexed by search engines, making them SEO friendly. Installable. PWAs can be added to their device home screen for quick access. Third, they are linkable. You can share PWAs or specific pages using a URL, facilitating easy distribution. Fourth, they are network independent. PWAs function offline or in low connectivity conditions, ensuring uninterrupted access. Fifth, they are responsively designed. PWAs are designed to work seamlessly across devices, such as mobile phones and tablets. Sixth, very engageable. PWAs can send notifications to users, keeping them informed about the content or updates. Seventh, secure. PWAs are built with security measures in place to safeguard user data and ensure safe browsing experiences. Which means that they're obviously providing the security that is provided in the website. So they're easily used in the PWA. Then they're also progressively enhanced. They remain functional on older devices, adapting to various capabilities. Now, let's look at some of the basic building blocks of PWAs. To turn your website into a PWA, you should provide three fundamentals. A service worker. A service worker is a critical feature of PWAs that allow you to tap into network requests and create more smooth web experience. The manifest file. PWA point to a JSON file that is also known as a manifest file that contains information about how your PWA and functions. A secure connection. You also need a secure connection for the PWAs to work efficiently. Next, I will be giving you some more explanation on these fundamental items. of PWAs. So let's get into service worker. See, this is the code snippet I have provided for service worker. Here you can see that there are two major functions that are happening. One is we are installing the content as a cache, and then we are fetching this cache when we require it. So basically, the install event listener catches essential resources during the installation process, ensuring the app is available offline. Here, resources such as HTML files, CSS files, scripts, and images are cached using cache.addAll function. You can see that I have cached index.html, the styles for styling the website, then a manifest file which you're going to discuss in the next section. Then two products, images, icons, etc. The fetch event listener intercepts network requests and serves cached content when available. It enhances the offline capabilities and improves performance by reducing the network dependency. See, the fetch event listener responds with a cache that matches the event request. I'll be explaining about these content with a proper example later on. This is the service worker. Then we are going on to the manifest file. The manifest file contains key properties such as name, short name, icons, which actually specify the app's name, short name, and icons for different devices. The start URL property defines the URL where the application should start when launched, providing a seamless user experience. And the properties like background blur, theme, color, and display control the app's appearance and behavior, allowing it to blend seamlessly with the user's device. Here in this code snippet, you can see all those files that have properties that I have mentioned. That is name, a short name, and the start URL where it starts, where the initial screen is displayed, and the other properties. A secure connection. PWA is required to communicate over HTTPS by having a secure socket layer, SSL layer certificate installed on its web server. The SSL certificate creates a secure encrypted connection between the front-end app and the back-end server. These requirements leverage the TLS protocol to ensure secure data transfers when the web app communicates with the back-end, e-commerce, and CMS systems. Now, let's look at an example that I have created for the sole purpose of understanding this concept to you guys. So I'm jumping onto the VS Code, where you can see a website, a simple application that I have created, web app that I have created with the index file and a style file, where the basic structuring and styling is provided. So I'm opening this with a live browser, so you can see the real-time updates. Just a moment, guys. Yeah. So ignore my styling and other things, but there's a simple website that I have created where you can see Apple Banana. You can purchase these things. So basically, as I mentioned earlier, for the Starbucks website, there was an icon over here which allows us to download this website as a progressive application. So in order to create that progressive web application, we are supposed to go back to the Visual Studio Code and add two more files, which I have mentioned earlier, the service worker and the manifest file. So I have created these files and I'm copying them into my project, and I'll be explaining what it does. So basically, service worker, as I mentioned earlier, it caches all these files that we are mentioning in the project. That is the index file, the styles, the manifest file, then the images that we are providing to the project. And similarly, we are also providing a code to fetch these cached files when requested. That is what a service worker does. Also, there is a manifest file where the name, short name, for example, we have provided my mark as the name and the short name. Then this start URL, it is a slash, which means that the initial page is the page itself. Display, background color, theme color, and the icons. So basically what happens right now is when we are going back to the project, you can see that there is a install icon And when you click on that, you can see that icon that I have provided. And when you're installing it, just like how I have mentioned, you're getting the progressive web application, which is very responsive. The responsive code I have been provided in the style files. Yeah, so this is a very responsive progressive web application in a very simple form. So I guess we'll continue with the presentation. So these are the three basic building blocks that I have mentioned: a service worker, manifest file, a secure connection. So how do PWAs work? A progressive web app begins its life as a regular tab. We build it using the special features like TLS, service workers, manifest, and responsive design, as I have mentioned earlier. And that's what makes it progressive. What makes it superpowers is visiting the web page for a couple of times. After that, a user can decide if he wants to keep the app on the screen or the app launcher. When launched from the home screen, these apps are at the top of their abilities. Above all, they're full screen, top level, can work offline, send relevant push notifications, and load quickly, even on slow networks. Now let's look on some of the benefits of PWA. PWAs can work offline and everywhere. There are no other downloads required. It is providing efficient security. It is very responsibly designed so that you can access them even in your mobile phones or tablets, even in your desktops. They provide better performance. Sorry, they are also very easy to install. They also provide better performance. Then a big benefit of PWA is that you can implement the push notification functionality. Push notification functionality is something that we provide where you can provide notifications to mobile users. Then a very little storage space is required as compared to the native applications. They are also very SEO friendly. So how is it different from native apps? Let's look on to that. So basically what the native app is that, what a native app is, those apps that are downloading from the Play Store or App Store. They're, having much bigger size compared to PWAs. So how is it different from native applications? Let's check. Single app development for multiple platforms is needed for PWAs, but for native apps, multiple app development is required. So basically, for developing a PWA, all you need to do is add these files into the web application, and that's it. You get there is only a single app development, and it can be used for multiple platforms. But for the native application, you need to develop an application for the iOS and the Android, etc. So it takes basically more time for native application development. Then PWAs demand less power and storage compared to native applications. PWAs can be updated easily. Users will practically have nothing to do when it comes to updates for a PWA. The entire application is to be updated when it comes to native applications. For example, with the provided earlier, you can see that I have provided the styles, and you can see the application when I run it here. So this is the progressive web application that we created earlier. So it is very easy to modify or bring on updates to a progressive web application. For example, you're going on to the Visual Studio Code where you're changing the background color of the header to, for example, red. Hello. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Rishi.
Yes, you are audible.
The network. Yeah. So basically, here I'll just explain it again. So here in this progressive web application, it is very easy to update, unlike native applications. In native applications, you need to, bring on an update and, apply it to the apps, and you have to download it via App Store or Play Store. But in case of PWA, you can just change the color and, just save it, and automatically it reflects on your progressive web application without, downloading it from the App Store or Play Store. So that is a very big feature that is provided. Okay, so let's get back onto the presentation. And PWAs are much more SEO than native apps, which means they can be, they're search engine optimized. Next, we are doing a case study on Twitter Lite, PWA. So I hope, almost everyone uses Twitter on a daily basis, or at least most of you guys. And they have implemented a platform known as Twitter Lite. It came out in 2017 April. So what happened? What happened is that they developed a mobile application as well as a PWA. I think you have noticed it while you are using it on your browsers, in your mobiles. It shows you a pop-up like you need to add it on your home screen, add Twitter to your home screen. And if you're, approving it, then automatically a file will be installed in your device. Basically, there's nothing else than PWA. So Twitter Lite PWA, it is a case study. So Twitter Lite is a progressive web application developed by Twitter to enhance its mobile web experience. It was designed to be faster, more reliable, and more engaging than the traditional mobile web experience. Twitter Lite combines the best of both modern web and native mobile application features. It became the default mobile web experience for all users globally in April 2017. So, there were two major issues that the Twitter native application faced. One, Twitter's native application consumed a large amount of data, which was a deterrent for users with limited data plans. Performance issues arose in regions with limited or low quality internet connection. So these issues led to slow load times and reduced user interaction with the platform. So how were they addressed? Let's check. Through the implementation of an add to home screen prompt and web push notifications, Twitter Lite effectively re-engaged users on the mobile web. Twitter Lite reduced data usage by implementing optimized defaults, utilizing smaller media resources, and leveraging cached data. This resulted in a remarkable 70% data consumption reduction through optimized images. So while they released the Twitter native application, the images were of high quality and high size. So when Twitter Lite was introduced, it reduced the data usage. That is by reducing the media resources and using the cache data. Twitter Lite's design caters to low bandwidth connections, thus making Twitter faster, easier to use, and more accessible to users in emerging markets. So the results after implementing PWA. There was a 65% increase in pages per session, 75% increase in tweets sent, and 20% decrease in bounce rate. It uses less than 3% of device storage space compared to Twitter for Android. The data saver mode gives user control over the Twitter Lite download media assets. So basically, when you're comparing it to Twitter, it uses less than 3%. First loads clock in at under 5 seconds over 3G networks on most devices, and subsequent loads are nearly instant. So basically, PWS were very quick compared to the native mobile applications. Users experience a 50% reduction in 99% time to interactive latency, and logged in users have a 30% reduction in average load time. So after looking at the features that you are getting after implementing PWA, it's obviously visible that PWAs are much better when it comes to Twitter. So basically, I have took a screenshot from my device, and you can see the one on the left is the PWA and one on the right is the native application. There are basically not much differences when you compare these both. The only visual difference that I noticed between the app and the PWA are some icons. Also, the icons they have provided for the provided in the home screen are also different. So that's all, guys. So I'll be concluding my presentation. Progressive web applications combine the best of both worlds, the reach of the web and the functionality of native applications. They offer a seamless user experience, work across different devices, and provide features like offline access and push notifications. PWA is a smart choice for business looking to enhance their online presence and engage users effectively. Thank you.